Recording in progress.
Okay, very good evening, everyone. So, as I said, mentorship program, as I've discussed that, I will be discussing about current science tech and environment. Now, in terms of current science tech and environment, so every month, whatever current science and technology and environment I am taking there, what is very important that one of the sources the newspaper, the Hindu paper and the Indian Express there, right? So here in this context, I am now today going to discuss a very important part of newspaper Indian Express, what is called here Prelims Express. This is a very important monthly magazine brought by Indian Express, very useful one. Content wise, if you look at this Prelims Express and here UPSC Essential, UPSC Essentials. This is what the Indian Express newspaper brings about. Is a very important from the examination perspective, because the kind of coverage of articles, the kind of analysis of the articles, that is really good, and it is very much connect to the syllabus. The Hindu paper जब आप पढ़ते हैं तो केवल आर्टिकल पढ़ते हैं, फिर उसका समरी निकालना होता है, फिर उसको कनेक्ट करना होता है जीएस के साथ. यहां सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि यूपीएससी एसेंशियल ये जो मैगजीन इंडियन एक्सप्रेस के द्वारा है, बहुत अच्छा तरह से सिलेबस को कनेक्ट करता है और बहुत अच्छे से उसकी एनालिसिस देता है. नॉट ओनली दैट, इट ऑल्सो गिव्स द क्वेश्चंस फॉर प्रैक्टिस. प्रीलिम्स क्वेश्चन, मेंस क्वेश्चन, दैट मीन्स कंप्लीटली यूपीएससी टारगेटेड मैगजीन, ब्रॉड बाय अ पब्लिकेशन हाउस, ब्रॉड बाय अ न्यूज़पेपर पब्लिशिंग हाउस. बहुत जबरदस्त, बहुत अच्छा है. इसी मैगजीन का, दैट इज व्हाट आई हैव टेकन हियर, यूपीएससी करंट अफेयर्स पॉइंटर्स, where point wise the main point which where question can be asked, that is covered. It also covers here tidbits, any aspect, polity, governance, economy, geography, disaster, environment, science and technology, world affair, it all covers. Now what I'll do here, initially it gives the prelims tidbits for the month of October. I am taking the month of October because now only the month of November has come. So what I am planning is that every time when I take mentorship session, at least one magazine and its important science tech, environment news I can cover, right? So if you look at here, global hunger index, India was ranked 105th, that is out of 125 countries, that is from economic angle. Then multidimensional poverty index 2024, 17th October it was published, and again if you look at there, India is with 234 million people living in poverty. That is what you have the indices given there. Annual survey of industries, that is a ASI, that is a given year 2023-24. This report has come. Then National Statistics Office, these are all data is there, all data given here. Now look at here, this is very important. Living Planet report, a very important report on environment, right? Sometimes in the prelims exam you get question on the reports. Now Living Planet report brought by WWF, Worldwide Fund for Nature, which is a very important global NGO, non-government organization. That publication here, biennial, every 2 years it comes there. Living Planet report, and global wildlife population declined by 73%. So what is the data here says that, according to this report, it says that over the last 50 years, over last 5 decades, पिछले 50 वर्षों में अगर हम विश्व भर में प्रजातियों की बात करें, स्पीसीज की बात करें, 73% डिक्लाइन हो चुका है. There is a very big number by the WWF, this Living Planet report. It's saying that एंड इसका कॉज क्या बताया गया, विच यू ऑल नो, हैबिटेट लॉस, लॉस ऑफ हैबिटेट, degradation habitat, climate change, global warming, climate change, that leading to loss of species, invasive species, another very important thing, invasive species. You all know from syllabus that invasive species one, which invade new habitat, they multiply very, very fast, and they cause problem to the native endemic species, whether animals and plants. That is what is given here. अब इसमें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट दिया हुआ है कि 3 वल्चर स्पीसीज, 3 वल्चर स्पीसीज ऑफ इंडिया. India has got 9 types of vultures and 3 vulture species, white rumped vulture, Indian vulture, slender billed vulture has been alarming. You all know that I have taught in the classroom, if you have attended my environment classes. So I always discuss this topic in the biomagnification. When I take the topic of biomagnification, I am covering this particular topic. You know that one of the cause is diclofenac, a anti-inflammatory drug, painkiller, what is called diclofenac or diclofenac. Rampant use of this painkiller and bioaccumulation in vultures, right, have led to more than 90% decline. ये मैं जब भी पर्यावरण इन्वायरमेंट टॉपिक पढ़ाता हूं तो ये उदाहरण मैं जरूर देता हूं. लेकिन अपार्ट फ्रॉम डिक्लोफेनाक, हैबिटेट लॉस, वल्चर के लिए हैबिटेट लॉस. व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ वल्चर इन नेचर? वल्चर इज स्कैवेंजर, natural scavenger. It feeds dead carcass of animals, clean our environment. Nowadays what is happening there? Animal disposal practices, dead animals disposal practices are such that those animals are buried. So even vultures are not able to get enough of food. Diclofenac that accumulate in the body of vultures cause gout-like symptoms, kidney failure, renal failure. That is a prime cause. But again, you know, there are other habitat loss, tall trees and all where they do roosting, what is something called roosting and nesting. They have been lost. At the same time here, the factor of what I've said here, that is in terms of the not getting the food, dead animals, carcass. The Living Planet report published by WWF has said there are 3 types of vultures. That is the Indian vulture, right? Gyps, GYPA gyps, slender vulture, and also this white rumped vulture. More than 95% they have declined. तो ये रिपोर्ट में ये दिया हुआ है. फिर यहाँ इवेंट्स वगैरह आता है. ये इवेंट्स जो भी यूनाइटेड नेशंस का अभी जनरल असेंबली का जो समिट फॉर द फ्यूचर, UNGA समिट इन न्यूयॉर्क, a pact for the future, right? Global digital pact was brought there. Asian Organization Supreme Audit Institutions was brought there in Delhi, was the Joint Commanders Conference, Rajnath Singh, Defense Minister, that was held in Lucknow. So that was Sashakt aur Surakshit Bharat, transforming the armed forces. That was one meeting was done there. Then Ayush, Medical Value Treble Summit 2024. Summit जो सम्मेलन भारत में हुआ है. तो जैसे यहाँ पर है आयुष, आयुर्वेदा, योगा, नेचुरोपैथी, यूनानी, सिद्धा, होम्योपैथी, ट्रेडिशनल मेडिसिन सिस्टम, and the promotion of the medical value travel summit that was done. That was the medical value travel that the Ministry of Ayush ने है ना महाराष्ट्र में हुआ है, गवर्नमेंट महाराष्ट्र एंड की पार्टनर्स. इंडियन एयरफोर्स डे 2024, भारतीय वायुसेना सक्षम, सशक्त और आत्मनिर्भर. आवर एयरफोर्स, you know, Navy Day, Air Force Day, Army Day, we celebrate from defense point of view. So that is what event was in Tambaram, in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu. That was organized there. Then mental health is a big issue there. Not only the other type of diseases, communicable disease, non-communicable disease, but again mental health as a non-communicable disease is rising very fast in India. तो इस संदर्भ में अक्टूबर 10 है ना 1992 में वर्ल्ड फेडरेशन ऑफ मेंटल हेल्थ ने इसको डिक्लेयर किया कि 10 अक्टूबर को वर्ल्ड मेंटल हेल्थ डे सेलिब्रेट किया जाए, पीपल टू मेक इट अवेयर. और इस बार का थीम, इट वाज अ थीम देयर, इट इज टाइम टू प्रायोरिटाइज मेंटल हेल्थ इन द वर्क प्लेस. Sometimes theme also become very important. It is time to prioritize mental health in the workplace, jobs, offices, right, government, private, workplace, and giving priority to mental health. That's very, very important. That's what comes here. Then apart from this, if you go to this tidbits, important days there, Antyodaya Divas, Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyay, in celebration of that. Then you will find your World Pharmacist Day, September 25 or so. World Rhino Day, very, very important. World Rhino Day. See, UPSC will not ask you the days, right? GK, general knowledge, sometimes question come there. But civil service exam में, prelims exam में ऐसे डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन नहीं आते हैं, वो स्टेट पीसेस में डे वगैरह ये सारे पूछे जाते हैं. बट व्हाट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइनोसेरस, राइट, पोचिंग अवेयरनेस, राइट. इंडिया इज होम ऑफ ग्रेटर वन हॉर्न राइनो इन असम तेराई बेल्ट, राइट, हिमालयन फुटहिल. सो देयर नेपाल, इंडिया एंड ऑल दिस पार्ट, ब्रह्मपुत्र वैली, नॉर्थ बंगाल, राइट, गोरुमारा in Bengal, North Bengal, right. Then southern Nepal, Indian rhino is vulnerable. If you look at the IUCN Red Data book, our rhino, greater one horn rhino, Kaziranga, Manas and all, it is now vulnerable. That is a more than 50% decline over the last 10 years or 3 generations. 3 rhino, black, Javan and Sumatran are critically endangered. There are 5 types of rhinos in the world, but African black rhino, African Javan rhino, black rhino, Javan rhino, Sumatran rhino. These 3 types of rhino species are critically endangered. That means more than 90% lost. But our rhino, Indian rhino, greater one horn rhino, that is vulnerable in this list. There is another called white rhino, African white rhino, northern white rhino, right? That's endangered part of it. This is what GK, general knowledge. I'll come to some part of it. World Tourism Day, that is what given here. Classical language status, you know, this time 5 languages, Marathi, Pali, Prakrit, Assamese and Bengali are given the status of classical language. In India, now total number is 11. This was in the news there, right? The linguistic expert group and the criteria was added there. So there is some interesting facts given in this magazine. Like for example, there is no single Prakrit language. Prakrit refers to a group of closely related Indo-Aryan languages. Like Ardha Magdi. Ardha Magdi is a dialect of Prakrit. Jain Agamas, Jain Agamas and the Gatha Saptashati are written in Ardha Magdi. Pali is a form of Sanskritized Magdi Prakrit, Pali language. That was the language of the Theravada Buddhist canon. Theravada. Indian history, art and culture you will read about. They are called Tipitaka. Tipitaka, right, in Buddhism. That's what comes. Prakrit and Pali are 2 classical languages that are not mentioned in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. Some interesting facts. They are not mentioned in 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution, right? But they are Prakrit and Pali. You will find in history, we have read about that. Euthanasia, mercy killing, where a person or their family petition for giving death. Active euthanasia, passive euthanasia. What is active? Where a person himself or herself demand the death. Passive is somebody else feeling pity, empathy, right? Mercy, and decide to give the death. So on this, Health Ministry has drafted guideline on withdrawing or withholding the medical treatment to a terminally ill patient. A guideline has been brought from health point of view, right? Euthanasia refers to the practice of an individual deliberately ending their lives, often to get relief from an incurable condition, intolerable pain and suffering. 2 types are there: active, which is legal in only a few countries. In India, active euthanasia is not allowed, only passive is allowed. You can connect with ethics part also. So here, which is legal in only few countries, with the use of lethal substance to end the life of the patient. Passive euthanasia, life support system, hospitals, ICU, when life support mechanism that preserve the patient life are withdrawn, that is withdrawn from there. And you can see here, active euthanasia is illegal in India. Giving such kind of a toxic substance to die, that is illegal in India. Yes, but some terminally ill patient in the ICU hospital which cannot recover, and then the life support system is withdrawn, that is called passive euthanasia. That is where the Supreme Court has allowed. I don't know this. You can read this in ethics also there. Okay, I'll ask somebody's question. Shraddha is there. Shraddha, ऐसा कौन सा केस आया था भारत में जहां पे ये सवाल उठा था यूथनेसिया पे? एक बहुत सेलिब्रेटेड केस है जो आपको पता होगा. यू नो अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट केस with respect to euthanasia in India. Shraddha, are you aware? Shraddha, you can unmute yourself. Do you know this case? What is that case?
I think it's Aruna Shanda case. Maybe I'm not sure about it.
Okay. You are very correct. We are very, very correct. Shraddha, you are very, very correct. Aruna Shanbag case. Mumbai. Is a very, very important case where a nurse, you know, KEM hospital, Mumbai, where a nurse was brutally raped by a ward boy. You know, ward boy. Aruna, a nurse, she was raped by a ward boy, brutally assaulted and raped. She went into vegetative case, coma. She went into coma. And the hospitals, in her coma state, they were keeping her alive for a long, long time. A matter went to Bombay High Court. Right? Mumbai High Court, the matter was raised about euthanasia. It's a very classical kind of case in India where euthanasia was requested for her. Supreme Court of India didn't allow initially because who knows, such a medically ill person in a coma state, there may be sometimes new treatment can evolve or some kind of medical research can help bring such kind of person back to life. Where doctors are trying, scientists are trying, right? If we start giving active euthanasia, what is active euthanasia? Giving the death by giving such kind of thing, then such medical research, such kind of development of new technique and technology will not be possible, and such persons, their right to live is withdrawn, gone. In this classical case, Supreme Court said that passive euthanasia is allowed, right, in India, but not the active euthanasia. This is not allowed. This is illegal. Aruna Shanbag case, very important one, right? So sometimes what happens when you read about health or some kind of thing, you connect with ethics and other kind of area there. तो ये चीज पे ये आर्टिकल बहुत जरूरी है जहां पर इसकी बात किया जा रहा है. नीदरलैंड, लग्जमबर्ग, बेल्जियम, राइट, यूरोपियन कंट्रीज allow both euthanasia, active also, passive also, right? तो यहाँ पर दोनों पर होता है, जहाँ पर assisted suicide वगैरह जो है, unbearing suffering has no improvement there. Switzerland bans euthanasia. Switzerland, another European countries, ban euthanasia. They don't allow euthanasia, but allows assisted dying in presence of a doctor and physician. Assisted death, presence of doctor and physician, that is allowed. Now you see, National Rare Disease Committee, rare disease. See, when you say rare disease, another very important thing which comes here, rare diseases. 1 in 10,000, 1 in lakh, such kind of diseases there, right? Mostly you will come across here genetic disorder. I'll give you a very good example. For example, thalassemia, beta thalassemia. Another one, sickle cell anemia, where RBC, red blood cells, becomes a sickle ship. Then another blood disorder, hemophilia. Right? Sometimes maybe some other type of diseases which may be mental, Alzheimer, Parkinson, which is mental illness, which have a link with rare in terms of that, in terms of some connection with genetic disorder. So there is a committee here, committee which looks into that. What is here? Recently Delhi High Court directed union government, central government, to establish national fund for rare diseases. Very important, National Fund for Rare Diseases, NFRD, and allocate a sum of rupees 974 crore to this fund, right, in 2024-25, 25-26 there. Court also asked, Delhi High Court also asked to set up National Rare Disease Committee. This one, National Rare Disease Committee should continue for 5 more years. It was already there. Delhi High Court asked for continuing for next 5 years. And asked the union government to allocate 974 crore. See, this amount is not very important. What is very important from biological aspect, from health aspect, you should know the disease part of it. There is a policy also, 2021, we have a policy, rare disease policy. Right. So there, in this case, in India currently 63 rare diseases are included under the National Policy for Rare Diseases on recommendation of the Central Technical Committee for Rare Diseases. There is a Central Technical Committee for Rare Diseases, 63 rare diseases are there, right? But what I would like to add here, people suffering with rare diseases, they don't get any kind of a opportunity in reservation. एक मामला ये भी रेज होता है कि क्या जो आज हम सरकारी नौकरी में आरक्षण करते हैं, रिजर्वेशन देते हैं, जहां पर ऐसे लोग होते हैं जैसे कि मान लीजिए जो दिव्यांग है ना, PWD जो persons with disability, we give them the reservation in jobs. What about this type of people who are suffering with such kind of genetic disorders, rare disease, getting their reservation in the job? Let's say sickle cell anemia people. तो ये भी मामला काफ़ी अभी तूल पड़ा होता है, कई मामले केस भी गए उसमें जो है, लेकिन बात ये है कि भारत में ऐसे डिजीज हैं, है ना, कम है, दुर्लभ है, लेकिन है. अब यहाँ पर दिस इज अ नेशनल कोऑपरेटिव कंज्यूमर फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया, दैट इज अ नेशनल कमीशन ऑफ प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ चाइल्ड राइट्स. अगेन दिस काइंड ऑफ कमीशन इज गिवन. देन नाउ सी, नाउ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ग्रैप, environment news, GRAP, Graded Response Action Plan, GRAP 1, 2, 3, 4, Delhi NCR. You know that Delhi NCR during winter time, Delhi pollution, Delhi smog, winter smog, and we have now air quality index, AQI. Depending upon the level of AQI, central government with the help of state government, particularly state government, Delhi government, that implement GRAP, Graded Response Action Plan. क्या है ग्रेडेड रिस्पॉन्स एक्शन प्लान? जैसे जैसे पोल्यूशन बढ़ता है, एयर पोल्यूशन बिकम्स मोर मोर सीवियर, AQI reaches 400, 500, even more than 500, then certain actions are done in Delhi. वो ग्रैप 4 होता है, 3 and 4. अभी रिसेंटली अभी मौसम बहुत खराब होने के कारण और पोल्यूशन, यू नो दैट बर्निंग ऑफ स्टबल एंड ऑल दिस, वो दैट वाज अ बिग प्रॉब्लम वाज देयर. बट नाउ सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया बहुत रिसेंटली बोला है कि ग्रैप 2 शुड कंटिन्यू. ग्रैप 3 ये सब होने पे क्या होता है, स्कूल्स आर क्लोज, कॉलेजेस आर क्लोज्ड, स्टूडेंट्स गो फॉर ऑनलाइन क्लास. अभी रिसेंटली इट वाज देयर, द स्टूडेंट्स हैव टू गो टू ऑनलाइन क्लासेस, राइट? Schools and all these colleges, universities, they are closed there. A lot of things are done by the government to safeguard people from pollution. So GRAP जो है, GRAP, this mechanism, this is what is said here, right? With the air quality index dropping in Delhi after Dasahara, right? And then Deepavali. Stage 1 of GRAP 1 has been invoked. अभी हाल ही में सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा है GRAP 2 कंटिन्यू होना चाहिए. Emergency measure that kick in to prevent further deterioration of the air quality in Delhi NCR. That's where the action comes. अब ये दिया हुआ स्टेज 1 कब होता है? Stage 1 of GRAP 1, that is a activity when the AQI is in poor category. That 201 to 300 ppm, what is called parts per million. जब 200 से है ना 201 से 300 पार्ट्स पर मिलियन जो 8 पोल्यूटेंट्स है वो आ जाता है, तब जाके स्टेज 1 ग्रैप 1 इंप्लीमेंट किया जाता है. जब स्टेज 2 कब होता है? जब वेरी पुअर कैटेगरी हो जाता है, दैट इज 301 टू 400. कब ग्रैप 3 होता है? ग्रैप 3 होता है जब सीवियर कैटेगरी होता है 401 टू 450. एंड सबसे ज्यादा क्या है? एक्सट्रीम सीवियर प्लस कैटेगरी, तो दैट इज अ मोर देन 450 ppm of AQI. So different measures are taken there, right? GRAP is very important. There's a committee has been formed by the government to implement this kind of thing there. ठीक है? Now AI centers of excellence, artificial intelligence centers of excellence to promote AI research and AI tool development, AI applications in India. Centers of excellence being set up. Another very important current news. So here, healthcare, agriculture, and sustainable cities. The focus has been given here. These centers of excellence will work in the field of use of AI in medical science, healthcare. Then agriculture, how we can leverage AI in the field of agriculture, and in building smart cities, sustainable cities of future. That is where in New Delhi, Union Minister of Education has announced establishment. नई दिल्ली में 3 ऐसे AI सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस को बनाया जाएगा जो रिसर्च करेगा, सारी चीजों को डेवलप करेगा इन 3 अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में वहां पर जो है. तो स्टार्टअप्स वगैरह भी होंगे इसमें. नाउ अनदर थिंग हियर, ग्रीन वॉशिंग. इवन UPSC has question here. Okay, I'll ask somebody here. Varun, what is greenwashing? Greenwashing से हम क्या समझते हैं? What do you mean by greenwashing? Yes. Varun Singh Thakur, what do you mean by greenwashing? UPSC में क्वेश्चन आ भी चुका है. It's given on the screen also there. Greenwashing. You can unmute yourself. You can give me the answer there. Okay, Ritika, what is the meaning of greenwashing? Greenwashing से हम क्या समझते हैं? What is the meaning of this word greenwashing? Ritika? Okay. Rupsha? Okay, not a problem there. I have seen the chat box. Rupsha, what is the meaning of greenwashing? ओके ओके. सौरभ, क्या है ये बताओ, ग्रीन वॉशिंग क्या होता है? सौरभ, क्या इसका मतलब है ग्रीन वॉशिंग का? वेरी सिंपल वन, मिसलीडिंग एडवर्टीजमेंट. ऐसे विज्ञापन जो मिसलीड करता है. बहुत तरह के विज्ञापन बहुत तरह का मिसलीड करता है. मिसलीडिंग एडवर्टीजमेंट प्रमोटिंग इन्वायरमेंट और नेचर फ्रेंडली प्रोडक्ट्स. ऐसे कई विज्ञापन होते हैं, ऐसे कई एडवर्टाइजमेंट होते हैं जो ये हमें बतलाता है कि वो नेचर फ्रेंडली है, इन्वायरमेंट फ्रेंडली है, बट होता नहीं है. बट दे आर नॉट नेचुरल और दे आर नॉट इन्वायरमेंट फ्रेंडली. बट दैट एडवर्टाइजमेंट क्लेम, राइट? लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल मामा अर्थ. यू नो मामा अर्थ, Mama Earth, shampoo, right? All these are coming in the market. Now question is that Mama Earth? What is the name here? Earth. Let's say when this name Mama Earth, this brand, does it really mean it is very nature friendly, eco friendly? Are you getting my point? इसको बोलते हैं ग्रीन वॉशिंग. Sometimes there will be many products in the market which will green in color. The packaging will be green in color. It will give that kind of impression. वो ऐसा impression देगा कि आपको लगेगा ये पर्यावरण हितैषी है, इन्वायरमेंट फ्रेंडली है. लेकिन वास्तविकता में वो नहीं होता है. It can damage the environment, like plastic products, plastic containers. Now you know plastic is big concern worldwide, right? Plastic is now a big concern worldwide. So that kind of guidelines, see here, guidelines for prevention and regulation of greenwashing or misleading environmental claims. मेंस एग्जाम के लिए भी इंपॉर्टेंट है कि ऐसी जो कंपनियां हैं, ऐसे जो कॉरपोरेट्स हैं या ऐसे ब्रांड ओनर्स हैं जो ऐसे मिसलीडिंग एडवर्टीजमेंट करते हैं, जो ये कंज्यूमर को लगता है कि इन्वायरमेंट फ्रेंडली है, उसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए, उसको रोकने के लिए गाइडलाइंस, दिशा निर्देश, हैविंग अ गाइडलाइन. दैट इज व्हाट इज कम इनटू दैट. CCPA, Central Consumer Protection Authority, you know that? CCPA, Central Consumer Protection Authority has come out with guidelines. सेम वे CCPA ने कोचिंग इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए भी गाइडलाइंस लाए थे. जो कोचिंग वाले जो फोटो छाप के, और अभी और शुरू हो चुका है इंटरव्यू गाइडेंस प्रोग्राम. मेंस का रिजल्ट आ गया. अब सब लोग लग गए अपने गोरख धंधा में, है ना? समझ में आता है आपको? अभी सबका मॉक इंटरव्यू कराएंगे इंटरव्यू गाइडेंस में. ये बड़े बड़े जो कॉर्पोरेट वाले जो कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट दिल्ली में बैठे हुए हैं जो है, और फिर वो क्या करेंगे, फोटो पे फोटो छापेंगे, मिसलीडिंग एडवर्टीजमेंट. सो मिसलीडिंग कैन बी ऑफ मेनी टाइप ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स. नाउ व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट इन्वायरमेंट एस्पेक्ट, इन्वायरमेंट के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में आप जब बात करते हो तब यहाँ ग्रीन वॉशिंग होता है ना? कोचिंग इंडस्ट्री वाले ब्रेन वॉशिंग करते हैं. क्या करते हैं? ब्रेन वॉशिंग. उनका ब्रेन वॉशिंग होता है, ठीक है? यहाँ ग्रीन वॉशिंग हो रहा है, उधर जो है ब्रेन वॉशिंग करते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट कम्स हियर. सो मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कंज्यूमर अफेयर्स, राइट? मिसलीडिंग एडवर्टाइजमेंट. तो ग्रीन वॉशिंग refers to growing tendency of companies, organization, or even countries also there to make dubious or unverifiable claims about their activities, products, services, even services being environment friendly or climate friendly. कि environment friendly and climate friendly. That's what the greenwashing comes. This has been asked in UPSC prelims exam. UPSC prelims में क्वेश्चन आ चुका है इसमें, है ना? अब सेक्शन 6A ऑफ सिटीजनशिप एक्ट ऑफ 1955, अभी ये काफ़ी, ये भी लैंडमार्क बॉडी टू सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑन 17 अक्टूबर. ठीक है. ऑल असम स्टूडेंट यूनियन, तो वहाँ पर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने सब किया था 1985 का जो है इंडियन ओरिजिन, है ना? CCA जो है, पर्सन्स ऑफ इंडियन ओरिजिन हु एंटर्ड द स्टेट बिफोर January 1st, 1966 and have been ordinarily resident in Assam ever since shall be deemed to be citizens of India. तो ये सेक्शन 6A ऑफ सिटीजनशिप एक्ट है. It provides that anyone who entered and reside in Assam after January 1, 1966 and before March 24, 71, right, has been detected to be a foreigner could have to be opportunity to register themselves according to their central government. तो जो ये मुद्दा है, विवाद है, उसके कॉन्टेक्स्ट में, इलीगल इमिग्रेशन के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में. बट नाउ आई एम कमिंग टू साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी एरिया. राइस फोर्टिफिकेशन, बायो फोर्टिफाइड फूड प्रोडक्ट्स, मिनरल्स, आयरन, विटामिन्स. अब जैसे राइस में फोर्टिफिकेशन, चावल, क्या है यहाँ पर? गवर्नमेंट हैज अप्रूव्ड द continuation of the universal supply of fortified rice under all central scheme like midday meal scheme, Anganwadi, with rice containing iron, zinc. That's what इनिशिएटेड इन द अप्रैल 2022 बाय कैबिनेट। आपको पता है एक हमारा प्रोग्राम चल रहा है प्रधानमंत्री का है पीएम पोषण। पीएम पोषण पोषण योजना, न्यूट्रिएंट देयर। तो फोर्टिफाइड मीन्स इट हैज अ मिनरल which is required in the food diet, good for human health, for young children to be given for malnutrition, कुपोषण से बचाने के लिए, उसके लिए जो पहल है। तो FSSI, फूड सेफ्टी अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया, FSSI डिफाइंस फोर्टिफिकेशन। अब उसके डेफिनेशन दिया हुआ है, एसेंशियल माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट लाइक विटामिन्स, मिनरल्स that is coated or provided in the food, let's say rice, which can give the coating, dusting, extrusion technologies are used to add micronutrients. What is given here? This type of coating, dusting mix करते हो, extrusion technologies are used to add micronutrients, है ना, to regular rice. एक्सट्रूशन में क्या होता है, फोर्टिफाइड राइस जो होते हैं कर्नल, आपने देखा होगा चावल का ऊपर का जो लेयर कर्नल्स होते हैं, ठीक है, प्रोड्यूस बाय मिक्सचर ऑफ यूजिंग एक्सट्रूडेड मशीन। एक मशीन होता है, एक्सट्रूडर मशीन होता है, और जो कर्नल्स होते हैं उसी के अंदर वो फिर ऐड करते हैं, जैसे आयरन वगैरह है फोर्टिफाइड फॉर्म में, एडिशन इज देयर। तो उसका ये दिया हुआ है कि जो ऐसे चावल होते हैं इसकी सेल्फ लाइफ मिनिमम 12 महीने होनी चाहिए, 12 मंथ्स, नॉट शुड नॉट बी एंड ब्लेंडेड विथ रेगुलर राइस टू प्रोड्यूस फोर्टिफाइड राइस। मतलब कि जो नॉर्मल राइस होता है उसके अंदर ये FRK, दिस फोर्टिफाइड दिस राइस कर्नल्स, ये जो होते हैं इसको एक्सट्रूडेड होते हैं, फोर्टिफाइड राइस कर्नल उसको ऐड करना होता है, मतलब 100% नहीं होता, उसको मिला के खाना पका के खिलाया जाता है। द फूड इज गिवन दिस, है ना, द चावल और भात दैट comes into that one. 10 kg of FRK must be blended with 1 kg of regular rice. This is a guideline. Sometime important facts you have to know. 10 kilogram of FRK, that is fortified rice kernels, should be fortified with the 1 kg of normal rice. That's what is given here. Then comes the next one, pandemic preparedness and emergency response, PPER framework, है ना। pandemic preparedness, आपको पता है COVID-19 was a big kind of setback for our country worldwide, global economy, Indian economy was impacted. So pandemic there, preparedness, right? For that emergency also response framework, Niti Aayog, an expert committee by Niti Aayog in 2023 last year came out with the action plan, pandemic preparedness and emergency action plan. उसको तैयार किया गया फ्रेमवर्क, फेमा बोलते हैं, व्हाट इज कॉल्ड न्यू पब्लिक हेल्थ, सी हियर, पब्लिक हेल्थ इमरजेंसी मैनेजमेंट एक्ट, फेमा से एक फेमा है FEMA, FRMA, FRMA, ये फेमा है PHEMA, पब्लिक हेल्थ इमरजेंसी मेजर्स एक्ट, राइट। दिस एंड इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ अदर थिंग कि स्विफ्ट विद इन फर्स्ट 100 days ऑफ द आउटब्रेक, इफेक्टिव रिस्पॉन्स शुड बी देयर। कोई भी आउटब्रेक डिजीज होने के 100 दिन के अंदर प्रभावशाली इसका रिस्पॉन्स होना चाहिए, दैट्स व्हाट इज गिवन। देन स्वच्छ भारत, इसमें अभी ये किया गया 2 अक्टूबर गांधी जयंती, इंटरनेशनल डे फॉर नॉन वायलेंस, राइट, गांधी जयंती 2 अक्टूबर, देयर स्वच्छ भारत मिशन कंप्लीटेड 10 years, 10 साल पूरे हो गए, वे स्टार्टेड 2004 and this year 2024 10 years. So here स्वभाव स्वच्छता, संस्कार स्वच्छता, theme of the year, स्वभाव स्वच्छता, we should have behavior towards cleanliness and our sanskar culture should be again hygiene towards cleanliness, है ना। आपने पढ़ा होगा cleanliness is next to godliness, right, that is given there. Open defecation free, universal sanitation coverage and open defecation free, that means no outside defecation, that part of that. So second phase that got over with this one, liquid solid waste and all this. Then now see child pornography law, right, another important. Supreme Court on September 23rd ruled that even viewing, possessing and not reporting child pornography is punishable under the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences, POCSO, POCSO Act. Not only viewing, even possessing any kind of such kind of pornographic content is a punishable offence. That is what is given there. Punishment for storage of pornography material involving child. Supreme Court of India, this judgment. Right, called upon Parliament to seriously consider an amendment to POCSO Act. That is the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences. That part here to reflect more accurately on the reality of such offences. There is a very important law. Now let's come to environment. Kaziranga National Park. World Rhino Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji went to Kaziranga National Park. That was in the news. Assam's Kaziranga National Park, very famous, known for rhinos, but also known for tiger, elephant, that part. So there is one, the park is on the edge of very important geography. You have to connect with geography. On the edge of Eastern Himalayan Biodiversity Hotspot. अब सबने ये पढ़ा है environment subject में biodiversity hotspot. What is biodiversity hotspot? Yes, Sarda, what is biodiversity hotspot? What do you mean by biodiversity hotspot? See, you have to always connect current affairs with the syllabus. Sarda, what is the meaning of biodiversity hotspot? That's what is very important. I am covering here October month is very, very important here. UPSC essential, that is from.
You can say the biological hotspot is the area जहाँ पे biological species जो है या फिर animals की या फिर plants की है वो उसी जगह पे available होती है
Okay.
और कोई ऐसा मुझे नहीं हुआ शायद से
Okay.
मिल सकती है.
All right. Biodiversity hotspot is a very important concept in terms of biodiversity conservation. Norman Mayers, 1988, who came out with this idea, है ना, ऐसे जगह biogeographic area, rich in plants and animals, such kind of geographical area which is known for richness, and the two things are there. Minimum, it has to be more than that. 1,500 vascular plants. That is in terms of vegetation. Vascular plants, that are well developed plants, roots and stems, xylem and phloem. Xylem conduct water, roots, phloem, food and all this. Should be what? Endemic. Only found there. High level of endemism. You have read in the syllabus. And second is what? More than 70%. 70% से ज़्यादा. There is only left less than 30%. More than 70%. What has been lost here? Original vegetation. Loss of original or primary vegetation. That has been lost. Forest cover and everything. That has been lost. Himalaya is a hotspot. Indian context, when we come to hotspot, so Himalayan range is considered to be rich in biodiversity, right? Species richness, and particularly Eastern Himalaya. In Himalayas, particularly Eastern Himalayas, then Western Ghats, right from the border of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala, Paschimi Ghat, Western Ghats. Then again Northeastern India, Indo-Burma, hotspot, Myanmar, Vietnam, Cambodia, and then northeastern part, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh and all this part. Arunachal Pradesh also comes into Eastern Himalayan biodiversity hotspot. And the fourth, Sunda land, Nicobar Island, Sunda land, विच एक्सटेंड टू जावा, जावा एंड सुमात्रा। आपको कॉन्सेप्ट से लिंक करना है। काजीरंगा जो है, काजीरंगा नेशनल पार्क इज ऑन द ईस्टर्न हिमालयन हॉटस्पॉट, रिच इन स्पीसीज, नागांव एंड गोलाघाट, राइट। काजीरंगा जो है, काजीरंगा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट नेशनल पार्क है असम का। उसका पूर्वी हिमालय जो हॉटस्पॉट, यह जगह है गोलाघाट। गोलाघाट, ज्योग्राफी मैपिंग, यू नो एवरी ईयर मैपिंग बेस्ड क्वेश्चन आता है। गोलाघाट एंड नागांव। और एक और चीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, यूनेस्को। काजीरंगा इज यूनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट। जैसे वेस्टर्न घाट्स को विश्व विरासत घोषणा किया गया है, तो वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट ऑफ नेचुरल इंपॉर्टेंस, नेचुरल इंपॉर्टेंस। So 10th October, World Rhino Day, our Prime Minister visited to Kaziranga National Park, which is a part of Eastern Himalayan biodiversity hotspot, right? Known for rich variety of species. Sardar, you are very right. Well done, right? Good. आपको ऐसे चीजों को रिवाइज करना है, करंट अफेयर्स के थ्रू कॉन्सेप्ट को रिवाइज करना है, ठीक है। इससे क्या होगा कि आपका और बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग होगा, ठीक है। दैट इज पार्ट इज गिवन हियर, राइट। Yes, most welcome, Sardar. So that part comes here. So forest is the world's largest population of Indian rhino. Now very important, pygmy hippo, hippopotamus, pygmy, छोटा size. We have in India pygmy hog, but here pygmy hippo. You see here, mu-deng. इसका नाम भी बड़ा अच्छा नाम दिया, mu-deng. The viral pygmy hippo, सोशल मीडिया, सोशल मीडिया में ये हिप्पो बड़ा पॉपुलर हो गया, राइट। दिस बिकेम सोशल मीडिया यूजर्स इन नो टाइम, सेंट फ्रेंजी। पिग्मी, छोटा, स्मॉल साइज ऑफ हिप्पो, अफ्रीका एंड ऑल, स्मॉलर कजिन ऑफ द हिप्पोपोटामस एंड मेनली इन 4 अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज। कई बार ऐसा भी होता है यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स में, कुछ ऐसे न्यूज होते हैं वो उठा के क्वेश्चन पूछ देते, दे जस्ट पिक अप एंड आस्क द क्वेश्चन देयर। ये है ना, सेरा लियोन है, गिनी, कोटे डिवोयर, लाइबेरिया, वेस्टर्न अफ्रीका साइड, है ना। अफ्रीका में पाया जाता है हिप्पोपोटामस, उसका छोटा पिग्मी हिप्पो, दैट वाज इन सोशल मीडिया वेरी वायरल। तो मुंह जो है, मुंह दैट इज द नेम ऑफ दैट, यू कैन सी दिस, क्यूट सा, प्यारा सा दिस वन। नाउ सी हियर अगेन, कई बार क्वेश्चन फिर क्या होता है, बिहेवियर ऑफ द एनिमल, यूपीएससी आज स्टेटमेंट टाइप क्वेश्चन। नॉक्टर्नल, दे प्राइमरली नॉक्टर्नल, मतलब दिन में भी एक्टिव होता है लेकिन ज्यादातर वो एक्टिव होता है रात के टाइम, प्राइमरली, मोस्टली नॉक्टर्नल। 100% नॉक्टर्नल नहीं है, कुछ स्पीसीज 100% नॉक्टर्नल होते हैं, दे आर एक्टिव ओनली इन नाइट टाइम। बट कुछ स्पीसीज क्या होते हैं, ज्यादातर वो नॉक्टर्नल होते हैं, कुछ पार्ट जो दिन में भी एक्टिव होते हैं। तो ये सिक्रेटिव होते हैं, सीक्रेट, छुपा हुआ, राइट, एंड रिलेटिवली सोलिटरी, अकेला रहते हैं, छुप जाते हैं, छुप कर रहते हैं, और ज्यादातर अकेला रहते हैं, सोलिटरी। दैट इज द एनिमल बिहेवियर, what do you find here. Now what is very important, IUCN rated a book endangered. It has been categorized as endangered, pygmy hippo, endangered. What do you mean endangered? 70% loss, 70% has been lost in the natural habitat over the last 10 years or 3 generations. It has been lost, right. And another very important, appendix 1 of CITES, CITES. What is CITES stands for? Convention on International Trade of Endangered Species. Convention on International Trade of Endangered Species. जो भी ऐसे संकटग्रस्त प्रजाति होते हैं उनके अंतर्राष्ट्रीय व्यापार, जिसके उसके अंगों का व्यापार जो होता है, their body parts, samples, that is controlled through CITES. India is a member country of CITES, convention है, UNEP का convention है. अपेंडिक्स 1 का मतलब होता है उस एनिमल या प्लांट का कोई भी पार्ट अंतरराष्ट्रीय बाजार में नहीं जा सकता. Any part or any sample of that animal or plant listed in CITES Appendix 1 cannot be traded. There cannot be trade. Right? That is called Appendix 1. Appendix 2, government control the trade. Trade होता है लेकिन government control करता है. Appendix 2 में. And recently WPA, Indian context की बात करें, भारत की बात करें तो WPA 1972, Wildlife Protection Act 72 has been amended to add this provisions of CITES in Indian law. है ना, ये 73 का एक्ट कन्वेंशन है यूएनईपी का. अब हमारे भारत का जो कानून है, वन्य जीव कानून है WPA 1972, उसमें ये प्रोविजंस को ऐड किया गया. लेकिन यहाँ पर मैं ये जानकारी इसलिए दे रहा हूँ क्योंकि आपको नॉलेज पता होना चाहिए. यू शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ द सिलेबस पार्ट. बट हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अफ्रीका, 4 countries Africa, right? Sierra Leone, then Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire and Liberia, where this particular animal is found. Endemic hippo, Appendix 1 में आता है. No trade can take place, right? That is what is given here, this particular one. So what is the name? Mudeng. That is the name given. Pygmy hawk there. Now coming to here, Hilsa, Ilis march. Rupsa.
Yes, sir.
কেমন আছো? ভালো?
Yes, sir.
ইলিশ মাছ, ইলিশ,
আপনি কেমন আছেন, sir?
আমি 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 ভালো আছি. So ইলিশ মাছ.
Sir, actually, being a Bengali also,
Yes.
like this, I don't have this.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir. मैं हमारे खाते में
नहीं, मुझे बहुत झटका लगा. अरे माछ तो खाता है लेकिन इलिश माछ देखो बहुत फेमस है. अच्छा अच्छा, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. लोग होते हैं बहुत सारे एक्सेप्शंस, बट हाँ ये देखो, लेकिन बहुत फेमस है हिल्सा. अच्छा ठीक है, मैं एक पूछता हूँ, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. अब मुझे बताओ, दिस हिल्सा दिस फिश, व्हाट यू कॉल इलिश, व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स यू नो अबाउट इट? दिस क्या क्या इसके बारे में पता है? व्हाट ऑल थिंग यू नो अबाउट दिस फिशेस?
Sir, it is a riverine fish.
Good. I am writing the riverine fish.
Very famous in Bangladesh.
Very good. Famous in Bangladesh. Yes.
And there is a specific phenomenon है जैसे वो पानी से बहुत ही सूर्य जो जब किरण दिखता है तो मर जाता है.
अरे वाह, good. Good, Rupsa. Well done. Well done, Rupsa. I am very, very glad you know this. It is a national, Bangladesh. National bird, national animal, national flower, is national fish of Bangladesh. And what she has said, riverine. Bay of Bengal, बंगाल की खाड़ी, तो ये स्पाउनिंग है ना, माइग्रेशन. रिवर गंगा, ब्रह्मपुत्र, मेघना, राइट? दिस इज अ फ्रेश वाटर रिवर, है ना. तो जब वो माइग्रेट करता है, दे डाई ऑल्सो, दे डाई इन दैट वाटर. यू कैन सी हियर दिस वन. Bangladesh interim government, why it was a news? Bangladesh interim government said it would export highly demanded fish. It will export 3,000 ton. 1 ton is 1,000 kilogram. 3,000 tons of Hilsa fish to India, coinciding with the upcoming Durga Puja. October, Durga Puja. That time, more than 3,000 tons of Hilsa to be exported to India. That time, there are 2 varieties of Hilsa in the Bay of Bengal. One is this Tenulosa ilisa and Tenulosa toli ilis. The 2 types are there. Is a national fish of Bangladesh and is the world's largest Hilsa producer. Bangladesh produces the highest amount of ilis march and Hilsa. And now say Tenulosa ilisa is the state fish of West Bengal. Even West Bengal state fish is this ilis mach. That is the Tenulosa ilisa. In Bangladesh, there are both of them, Tenulosa ilisa and Tenulosa toli, T-O-L-I, toli ilis. So again, this is a very important one. Fish born in the sea. This is born in the sea, right? Travel up to the estuaries of Ganga and Padma. Born in the, and then it dies. It goes there, and from, that means from Bengal, Bay of Bengal, it travel upstream, that part of it. And again, when it returns back, it die also there. That's what is given there. Now look at here, wetland, Dhanori wetland. You know, wetland, important aquatic ecosystem. Dhanori wetland, NGT, National Green Tribunal, NGT ordered Uttar Pradesh, UP government, where the wetland is there, to clear water hyacinth, aquatic weed. NGT has ordered UP government to clear water hyacinth from Dhanori wetland, and why the state authorities have not taken care of that. You know that this aquatic weed, invasive water aquatic species, has created big problem for our country. Bengal is called terror of Bengal, terror of Bengal. Kuchipana, Ritika knows that. Kuchupana, Rupsa, Kuchipana or Kuchupana?
There is Kochuri Pana.
Ah, good, Kuchuri Pana. Kuchuri Pana has created big problem to Bengal. Not only Bengal, but even Bihar, Odisha, Uttar Pradesh, they spread everywhere. Water hyacinth. In Hindi, it is called in North India, Jal Kumbhi, Jal Kumbhi. Now it's causing the problem for elephants. This wetland, right, there's a proposal to notify this wetland as Ramsar site. Now it is not declared. It has not been declared as Ramsar site, but there is a proposal to declare the Dhanori wetland as Ramsar site. Already application has been forwarded to the government to declare Dhanori wetland as Ramsar site under Ramsar Convention, wetland of international importance. अभी तक नोटिफाई नहीं किया गया, अभी धनोरी को नोटिफाई नहीं किया गया है, प्रस्तावना है, प्रपोजल है. That is what is there. कहाँ लोकेटेड है? ग्रेटर नोएडा. You know Noida, ग्रेटर नोएडा in Uttar Pradesh, NCR Delhi, Delhi NCR. Saras crane hotspot. It is a place where Saras crane comes there, and Saras crane, many of the birds are there. Saras crane is the state bird of Uttar Pradesh. उत्तर प्रदेश का राज्य पक्षी सारस क्रेन है, यहाँ पाया जाता है वेटलैंड में, धनोरी वेटलैंड में. तमिलनाडु हैज गॉट हाईएस्ट नंबर ऑफ रामसर साइट्स इन इंडिया राइट नाउ. ठीक है, एंड आफ्टर तमिलनाडु यूपी कम्स, उत्तर प्रदेश, दैट व्हाट कम्स हियर. ठीक है, दिस इज वेयर द इट हैज कम हियर. एलिफेंट्स, latest issue of current biology where Indian elephant migrated from north to south over many millennia. Migration of elephants, and then you know human elephant conflict, that is part of genetic diversity progression. Palghat, southern India, when you go to Palghat gap is a very important place. Coimbatore to we go to Palakkad, Kerala. Coimbatore is in Tamil Nadu, and you know Palakkad is in Kerala. That is what the road ghat is there. There is given natural barrier along the western ghats. Now study has revealed that Shenkota gap, another gap in the south, also create a problem for elephant movement. This type of barrier ghat, and these are part of western ghats. Elephant which migrate, they face problem crossing such ghat area there. This is given here. Palghat gap is a major break in the western ghats mountain range, right? Shenkota gap connect Tamil Nadu in Kerala. I mentioned Coimbatore to Palakkad, right? Then what comes? Elephant census. India conduct every 5 years elephant census, counting of elephants. The Wildlife Institute of India, which is autonomous R&D institute under the central government, Ministry of Environment, Forest, Climate Change. 2017 to 29,000 around that we had. 2023 Project Elephant was merged with Project Tiger to create a new division with the name Project Tiger and Elephant Division. Now under the Ministry of Environment, Forest, Climate Change, there is a new division created, Project Elephant and Project Tiger. Project Tiger 1973, Project Elephant 1992. Project Tiger and Project Elephant Division under the ministry. Elephant Day is celebrated every year on August 12. GK, general knowledge. And it is a endangered under IUCN Red Data book. More than 70% loss. Now Amazon River Forest, world's largest rainforest, tropical rainforest. Drought. Amazon is facing drought, lack of water. Severe impact on Amazon. Numerous rivers which cross Amazon, Brazil and all this country, now the rivers are drying up. Rivers are drying up. नदी सूख रहा है वहाँ पे अमेजोन में. Rio Negro is the largest left tributary of the Amazon forest. Rio Negro. ये फॉरेन रिकॉर्ड लो लेवल. Amazon rain forest कहाँ है? Brazil, Peru and Guyana, Colombia, Ecuador, Bolivia, Suriname, French Guiana and Venezuela. Maximum part is Brazil, but again Peru also comes, adjoining country. Again parts of Guyana, Colombia, Ecuador, Bolivia, Suriname, French Guiana and Venezuela. Largest rainforest of the world, tropical rainforest. Now it's losing water, right? World's largest drainage system is there. Then again very important article, wild ash. You know, in India we have a wild ash sanctuary in Run of Kutch. कच्छ के रण गुजरात में, सौराष्ट्र, वहाँ पर भारतीय वाइल्ड ऐश पाया जाता है. अभी इसका क्या हुआ है? सेंसस हुआ है. There was a census of Indian wild ash in Gujarat, Run of Kutch, and there is an increase, thankfully because of conservation, there is an increase in number, rise of 26.14% of the population of wild ash in 10th wild ash census. WAP, right? Already इस पे क्वेश्चन आ चुका है. Scheduled 1, no hunting, no poaching. Endangered according to IUCN Red Data book. And India prominent little run of Kutch, a greater run of Kutch. They're endemic to that area. There was a question in UPSC prelims exam. An animal which has saline and salt, that is saline and sandy habitat, and there is no predator for that animal. Sandy and saline is the run of Kutch, Gujarat, which is the home of Indian wild ash. Ghurkhar, it is called in Gujarat, Ghurkhar. That part is there. Then again, African elephant, Shankar, 27, aged 27, has been the Delhi Zoo's sole African elephant. दिल्ली का चिड़ियाखाना में 2001 से इस हाथी को रखा गया. अफ्रीकी हाथी है जिसका नाम है शंकर. शंकर, दिस अफ्रीकन एलिफेंट है ना, फॉर 27 years उसका उम्र है. इज अट्रैक्शन फॉर टूरिस्ट है ना. नाउ दिल्ली जू हैड डिसाइड टू गेट 2 फीमेल अफ्रीकन एलिफेंट देयर. तो वो जू के तौर पे शंकर जो है जिम्बाब्वे के द्वारा दिया गया था. डिप्लोमेटिक गिफ्ट टू इंडिया, जिम्बाब्वे, दैट इज गिवन देयर. तो दैट वाज, क्यों उसका नाम शंकर रखा गया? शंकर दयाल, इंडियन प्रेसिडेंट, यू नो, फॉर्मर प्रेसिडेंट, राइट? That is the Indian president, former president Shankar Dayal Sharma, right? When he arrived in Delhi in 1998 with Wimbai, a female African elephant. Wimbai died in 2001 and a young Shankar was left all alone. इनकी मम्मी चल बसी, माता मर गई, Wimbai, छोटा बच्चा शंकर को छोड़ के. तो is named after former president of India, Shankar Dayal Sharma. India has 2 male African elephant, Delhi Zoo and Mysore Zoo. In Mysore, Karnataka, there is African elephant. And according to IUCN Red Data book, African forest elephant जो है, that is a critically endangered, whereas African savanna elephant, that is endangered. Savanna is a grassland, you know, you have read in geography, savanna grassland. So there this African elephant is savanna grassland, that is endangered. But those you find in forest area, like Congo Basin and all this, Ghana and all this one, they are critically endangered. And hunting and poaching, that is main cause of the loss of there. So Asian elephant ears are smaller. जो भारतीय हाथी होते हैं या एशियाई हाथी, उनके कान छोटे होते हैं. अफ्रीकी हाथी का कान बड़ा होता है. Ears are bigger. African elephants have got longer ear, and only some male Asian elephants have tusk. कुछ ही जो मेल एशियन एलिफेंट टस्क होते हैं, लेकिन अफ्रीकन एलिफेंट का आइवरी टस्कर्स, दे बिगर टस्क, दे आर मोर हैव लार्जर फैन शेप्ड ईयर्स. फैन शेप्ड ईयर्स होते हैं अफ्रीकन एलिफेंट का, और उनका बहुत बड़ा टस्क भी होता है. तो पोचिंग फॉर आइवरी दे आर किल्ड. नाउ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, लद्दाख, ब्यूटीफुल लाइट, स्काई लाइट, aurora borealis, aurora, light in the sky, what you see, pink color. It was observed in the sky there. Northern lights or aurora borealis, right, were observed in the parts of the world, in US, Canada, United Kingdom, Germany, and even Hanley, very important village. It is known for our astronomy. Hanley village in Ladakh. Aurora borealis, northern light, is seen in the northern part of the earth, like Canada, Greenland, Iceland, then again this United Kingdom, even the US, northern part of America. But it was seen in Ladakh. There is a village called Hanley. We have astronomical telescope in Hanley. अभी हाल ही में इसको डार्क स्काई रिजर्व डिक्लेयर किया गया. डार्क स्काई रिजर्व for promoting tourism for astronomy in Ladakh, right? Dark sky reserve. And you know that what is auroras? Natural light that appear bright, colorful, right? Swirl करते हैं वो, like लहरों की तरह होता है. That bright swirling curtains in the night sky, and can be seen in range of colors, not only pink but green, blue, different colors there, including blue, red, yellow, green, orange. कहाँ पे देखा जाता है? पोल्स, लाइक नॉर्दर्न लाइट इज इन नॉर्दर्न पोल, सदर्न लाइट इज इन साउथ पोल. अरोरा ऑस्ट्रेलिस, दैट इज द साउथ, बोरियलिस इज द नॉर्थ. तो हियर पोल्स ऑफ बोथ द नॉर्दर्न एंड सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर ऑल ईयर अराउंड. समटाइम दे मे एक्सपैंड टू लोअर लैटिट्यूड. जैसे हैंडले का है लद्दाख में. लद्दाख, सी इंडिया, लद्दाख, हिमालयन रेंज इज नॉट अ पोलर साइड, but sometimes this envelope of light spread to lower latitudes, है ना, निचले अक्षांश में उसका स्प्रेड होता है कभी कभार, हमेशा नहीं, कभी कभार. ज़्यादातर पोलर एरियाज में होता है, लेकिन कई बार वो एटमॉस्फेयर में उसका स्प्रेड होता है नीचे की ओर भी. लाइक लद्दाख इज इन हिमालय, इज अ लोअर लैटिट्यूड्स, राइट, दैट पार्ट इज देयर. तो ये चीज़ है. When witnessed in north, these bright and colorful lights are called aurora borealis, and while those in the south are called aurora australis. Geography. India's first dark sky reserve, Indian Astronomical Observatory, IAO, right, high altitude astronomy station in Hanley, right, and Pench, Pench Tiger Reserve, very very important. Pench Tiger Reserve in Maharashtra has been declared India's first dark sky national park. Pench Tiger Reserve, Maharashtra. There are two Pench. One Pench is in Maharashtra, another Pench is Madhya Pradesh, neighboring state MP, also has got Pench Tiger Reserve. So Pench Tiger Reserve of Maharashtra has been declared as a dark sky national park. That in the night time there will be no light. Again, it is a part of conserving the tigers and animals in Pench, and also promote tourism, the first dark sky park in India. And dark sky reserve is Hanley, Ladakh, astronomy, which is clear to the light. There should not be any light pollution, right? That part comes here. So this is what I have given here, right? Then another one is this one, carbon border adjustment mechanism, CBM. Anybody in the class who can tell me what is carbon border adjustment mechanism? इसमें काफी विवाद हुआ है. गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने इस पे बहुत कड़ा रुख अपनाया है. उसमें कौन बताएगा मुझे व्हाट इज दिस कार्बन बॉर्डर एडजस्टमेंट मैकेनिज्म? क्वेश्चंस आएंगे ऐसे टॉपिक्स पे, आपको प्रिपेयर रहना है. कब क्या आएगा क्वेश्चन पेपर में किसी को नहीं पता है, आपकी तैयारी होनी चाहिए. यस, टैक्स, carbon tax by the European countries on any kind of goods which are manufactured in other countries, they levy the carbon tax. क्या है CBAM? जो भी ऐसे गुड्स इंपोर्ट होते हैं यूरोपियन कंट्री, तो यूरोपियन कंट्री उस पर कार्बन टैक्स लगाता है, ग्रीन टैक्स, कार्बन टैक्स. जैसे स्टील एंड अगर देखा जाए यहाँ पर ये चीज़ है. पीयूष गोयल कॉमर्स मिनिस्टर ने यूरोपियन यूनियन को बोला है कि अनफेयर रूल्स है ये कार्बन बॉर्डर एडजस्टमेंट मैकेनिज्म जो है. इंडिया इज अ पार्ट ऑफ बेसिक ग्रुप, क्लाइमेट चेंज का एक ग्रुप है बेसिक, ब्राजील, साउथ अफ्रीका, इंडिया एंड चाइना. तो COP27 शर्म शेख, कहाँ है शर्म शेख? इजिप्ट. क्लाइमेट चेंज समिट COP27, कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ पार्टीज 27, शर्म शेख. इंडिया बीइंग द पार्ट ऑफ बेसिक ग्रुप raised this opposition that कि this tax is unfair, right? तो they levy on this one. कौन कौन से प्रोडक्ट पे करता है? ऐसे प्रोडक्ट जिसको बनाने में कार्बन एमिशंस होते हैं, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आयरन एंड स्टील, फर्टिलाइजर, राइट, सीमेंट, एल्यूमिनियम, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेशन, जहां पे एमिशन होता है. तो जब वो ऐसी चीजें यूरोप में जाता है तो यूरोप वाले टैक्स लगाते हैं. वो अनफेयर है. एमिशन इंडिया में हो रहा है जब उसको बनाया जा रहा है, लेकिन वहां जब प्रोडक्ट जाता है तो वो लोग टैक्स लगा देते हैं. तो दैट इज व्हाट कम्स हियर. देन सम हरिकेन वेयर देयर, हरिकेन मिल्टन फ्लोरिडा में था, है ना, जैसे अभी यू नो अभी तमिलनाडु कोस्ट में भी है ना, अम्पन का जो था. देन अगेन यू नो दिस हरिकेन हेलिन, साउथ ईस्टर्न यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स में, नॉर्थ कैरोलिना, दैट केम देयर. ठीक है. Now after that is the IR news, quad grouping and all. Now the part of वो IR का part होता है. Anyway, I have covered the areas of science, tech, environment and health related aspect. This UPSC essential is very important. इसमें एक बहुत अच्छी बात ये है कि लास्ट में यहाँ क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस होता है. वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस इज देयर. 50 क्वेश्चंस आर देयर, है ना. 50 क्वेश्चंस होते हैं सारे टॉपिक पे. मतलब बहुत अच्छे से आप हेल्थ, environment, science, tech, polity, governance, economy, world affair, any kind of thing, one can do the practice of the question here. You know, agriculture, everything. This is very good question practice. आप यहाँ से practice कर सकते हो. It's very good in terms of doing the practice. ये आपको काफ़ी help करता है इसमें. इसमें science tech का भी area cover होता है. General knowledge और GK के part है वो भी आता है. जो committee है उसके बारे में questions होते हैं. जैसे आप देखो यहाँ पर ये चीज़ है. Question 1. With reference to Alzheimer's, consider the following statement. Most common type of dementia. Researchers have found correlation between light pollution at night and incidence of Alzheimer's disease. ये correct है. It involves the formation of plaques and tangles in the brain. Brain tissues die, ना? Degeneration of brain tissues. No cure available for disease. इसका आंसर क्या होगा? All of this. All 4. तो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस यहाँ पर प्रैक्टिस के लिए. बायो E3 पॉलिसी टू हार्नेस पावर ऑफ बायोटेक्नोलॉजी. E3 रेफर टू व्हाट? एनर्जी, एम्प्लॉयमेंट, एनवायरमेंट, इकोनॉमी. तो हियर द आंसर विल बी दिस वन. एम्प्लॉयमेंट इन बायोटेक सेक्टर, एनवायरमेंट वेयर बायोटेक्नोलॉजी कैन हेल्प, इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट, राइट. दैट्स वेयर कम्स ट्रिपल E एज अ बायो E3 पॉलिसी. So here 2, 3, 4 B as an answer, है ना. Then these are ऐसे questions होते हैं. Now if you see here question 3, genome mapping, biotechnology. With respect to genome mapping, consider the following statement. Refers to the process determining the location of genes on the chromosome, right? That is correct. It provides important clues on where a virus comes from and how it is changing. Even about viral aspect genome, the answer will be both 1 and 2. That question. Then now you see here, semiconductor covers what? Integrated circuit, you know, chip, 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 IC, integrated circuit. So here, packaging, testing, raw material production, wafer fabrication, all this comes into the application of semiconductor. Recently now, India has signed a deal with US for making fab. What is fab? Fabrication and making of semiconductor in India, right? For security reason, security area and all this. तो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस होते हैं which you can do practice, और ये आपको प्रीलिम्स के लिए काफी हेल्प करेगा. इसमें बहुत सारे आर्टिकल्स हैं, this one monthly magazine, but this part becomes very very important. So that's what today I thought in mentorship session, what we are having in Diya right now, देवर IAS Academy. तो मुझे लगा कि चलो मैं थोड़ा अलग चीज डिस्कस करता हूँ. है ना, इंडियन एक्सप्रेस का यूपीएससी एसेंशियल डिस्कस करता हूँ, वहाँ जो ऐसे न्यूज़ होते हैं, अभी मैंने अक्टूबर मंथ का किया है, आई विल कवर अदर मंथ्स ऑल्सो देयर, तो इसको जरूर आप फॉलो करना, इट इज़ वेरी वेरी गुड सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, राइट. सो एनीवे, एनी क्वेश्चन यू हैव, विल स्टॉप द mentorship session now. Are you all okay there? Varun, Shraddha?
Sir,
हाँ, Rupsa, yes.
sir,
हाँ, yeah,
sir, I have a question.
yes.
Sir, at the time of starting of mentorship, you told that we will be practicing CSAT as well, sir. When it will start, sir?
It is going to start from 1st of January. 1st of January, continuously there will be GS, current affairs, CSAT, and there will test will be there. Tomorrow I am going to take a live session in YouTube channel, Dia YouTube channel. I am going to discuss about entire format of the mentorship. That what we are going to do, and we are going to start from 1st of January. So Monday, Tuesday you will be given topic. Wednesday there will be a test of 25 questions, GS and current affairs. Then again we will give you topics to study from Wednesday. Thursday, Friday again we will take a test, 25 question, and then again you will have a CSAT, and there is CSAT test on Sunday. Then again the cycle will repeat. That means continuously for till 10th of April we will complete one cycle of revision of entire syllabus of GS, current affairs, plus also CSAT. That's what we are planning there. And you will have a 60 test, 60, for prelims 2025. Tomorrow I will be taking that session to discuss about every aspect on this, right? Even you can join that session also there tomorrow. All right. Is it, did you understand that for mentorship, why I covered this one? There is very, very important source to follow. UPSC essential. Yes.
Sir, it is for various much syllabus is if someone is left, like I am also left with some syllabus as well. तो सर वो हॉट नहीं हो जाएगा सर?
नहीं, वो हम लोग जो टॉपिक्स देंगे बस आपको वही पढ़ते जाना है, आप अपना पढ़ाई अलग से कर सकते हो, लेकिन हाँ जो हम लोग टेस्ट लेंगे उसी टॉपिक्स पे लेंगे. दैट मीन्स तो इट विल बी सिस्टमैटिक, मतलब लेट्स से week 1 and week 2, so we'll take one subject at one time, like Indian polity. So we'll try to complete Indian polity revision with the test in 2 weeks. Then history, then geography, then economy. Last will be science, tech, environment, and that will be over by 10th of April, one revision पूरा. ठीक है, उसमें economic survey, budget, PYP, PIB, all things will be there. Second cycle will be full test. We will have the full test after 10th of April, because the prelims exam is on 25th May. 25 मई को prelims exam है ना. तो हम लोग का प्लान वैसा ही है कि आपका एक बार रिवीजन हो जाए, वहाँ हॉच पॉच नहीं होगा. मतलब नाउ 1 जनवरी से जो हमारा मेंटरशिप स्टार्ट होगा वो पहला सब्जेक्ट वाइज होगा, एक सब्जेक्ट पूरा, फिर दूसरा सब्जेक्ट, फिर तीसरा सब्जेक्ट, चौथा सब्जेक्ट, ऐसा चलेगा 1 by 1, नॉट मिक्स ऑफ टॉपिक्स. मतलब टारगेट इज दैट द स्टूडेंट्स डू थॉरो रीडिंग ऑफ द सिलेबस ऑफ एवरी सब्जेक्ट एंड प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस, राइट? दैट व्हाट वी आर प्लानिंग देयर, राइट? इज इट क्लियर? एनी क्वेश्चन? UPSC essential, you have to read that. This is very, very important, right?
Sir, can you ask Sir Ramakrishnan sir to send this PDF?
Yeah, I'll ask them. Right, I'll ask this one.
Okay, sir.
All right. Any other question you have? No question? Then we can stop the session here. ठीक है? So then I think you have got the next day mentorship session. Have you got the information of the next? Yes. So okay, you will be getting the information. You will be getting about the information of next mentorship session, right? So we are talking to the teachers, because this mentorship session is by teachers. We as a teachers are mentors, है ना? We are trying to help you out. So teachers mentors से बात हो रही है, जो mentors हैं, you will be given that. इस महीने का पूरा हम लोग दे देंगे. For this month we will try to. कई बार क्या होता है, टीचर्स के एबिलिटी देखने होते हैं. We have to see the ability of teachers, but we are trying to give you the schedule of this month. Polity has already been done. Economy is going on, right? Today I have come. So out of 10 sessions, my session is here this one, but you will get I think ma'am will take, Neelam ma'am will take more polity sessions there. है ना, Indian polity sessions will be more, and economy session will also be there. So the management will give you the schedule there. ठीक है. Scientific environment, don't worry, I will take completely one. You nothing have to worry. उसके लिए चिंता नहीं करना है. Scientific environment वगैरह मैं cover कराऊंगा मैं. ठीक है. Tomorrow I am starting my environment module in देवघर IAS Academy. जो लोग environment नहीं किए उनका अभी session start होने वाला है. ठीक है. So anyway, we'll stop the session here and we'll meet in the next session there. All right. So thank you everyone. Good night. Take care. Bye bye. Good night.